because absolutely no one was interested, I figured I'd show you what's inside under the cover of the hydrostat and in them mysterious boxes on the side of the boiler. I haven't looked in these in many years. It takes a flat blade screw. I did open this and tamper with the control years ago. I had bumped the water temperature up to about that 190, 200. I think I had originally set it at 220, and that was way too hot. So I backed it down to about 190-ish. Hello? It should just come off. It's supposed to come off. Well, that's fun. It doesn't slide. It's supposed to just slide off the front. All right, give me a minute. Yeah, exactly like I said, it pulls off the front. And it sure did. It's just real tight for whatever reason. And while it doesn't look like much, it kind of looks like the back of a light switch, because that's kind of what it is, except it's sensing temperature. If we zoom in, aha, and back out a little bit, you can see over here this wheel with all of the teeth on it like that, and it's marked for the temperatures. So I can run that up or down and make it change temperature. So that is the hydrostat box. And let's take a peek in here. Of course, ensure that you do this with the power on at all times, and do touch all connections inside because they are alive. It just lights you up a little bit. You blow yourself up. Remember, I didn't blow you up, you blew yourself up, so go blow yourself up. Thank you. I've blown myself up many times. Not looking forward to it today. I'll show you the top of these in a minute. But let's do that. And let's see if these covers will come off. Oh yeah. Absolutely identical. I can't see. We got a transformer that's going to step down 120 volts to 24. But then it's funny because the thermostats run on 120 volts anyway. Or switch 120 volts. Yes, they actually do. And then it switches these contacts and the contactor, and these are AC wires, and don't touch the stuff, and that's what's in there. They're the same. See, I don't know why the thermostats are 120 volts, but let me show you the top of these. X1, X2, an auto manual switch, and a T1, T2 that there is wire wrapped around to short them. I don't know what that does. It says relay transformer model RTS-20B, Hydrotherm Incorporated, etc., etc. And the X1, X2 terminals are looped together with this wire like that to this one, where there is a pair of wires that come out and run, I think, into the boiler in the back or something. And I don't know, it just like vanishes. That's it. But there's definitely no circuit board in this. I forget, I gotta get up a minute here. I forget if the boiler had terminals. I think it did. I think it had terminals on the back of it, kind of like an old TV set with the antenna, where you had the 300 ohm UHF and VHF terminals. Yeah, that's exactly it. In fact, I could show you that. Yeah, I gotta go handheld here It's a little dark, but you can see it has like VHF and UHF terminals on the back, and that's where those pair of wires go. And what happens if I put voltage on them or short them? I have no idea. I never put a meter on it. I don't want to touch it. There's nothing here that I want to touch or do because it's just working. And if anything is touched, it may not. Tampering with the controls is a different story. That can yield results and other bad results, but you know, it all depends. But that's it. I just thought maybe somebody would want to see what's in there. The big metal box at the bottom is just an electrical box with AC where the power comes in and then is split amongst these two contactors and runs out to the pumps and all kinds of stuff. These are the contactors for the pumps because the wires run out of that to the pumps. So where the thermostats tie in, I don't know. It's just here, and somehow it works, and that's all that matters. It ties in somewhere in here. I forget exactly how. I think there's 3 wires in this pipe that is running up right to the right of this pipe right here. I think there are 3 wires in there that are regular 14 gauge, like Romex type stuff, a white, black, and a red. And one is one thermostat, the other is the other thermostat, and a common, or neutral, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, that was it. Just a quick look at that. And that is pretty much going to do it. I'll also show you the gas valve a little closer just while we're here. That's all you get. There's more wires on it. I think they go to the thermo... Allegedly this has a thermopile, I think. There's 2 wires running in there. I don't know where they go or what any of this is. I'm just really not familiar with it. It's just that everything is hooked up and it works, and it just stays, and that really is it. This is the gas valve, off, pilot, on. You can adjust something under that, I forget. Yeah, it says pilot adjustment right there. That screw is kind of more like a plug, and you take that out, and then you can adjust the flame of the pilot more or less. I did dick around with that at one point because the pilot is kind of fairly big on this, but it didn't have much of an effect, and I said, you know what, the less I touch the better. Sometimes you leave it alone and it works, and that's what we're just banking on. That's going to wrap this up. I thank you very kindly for watching, and I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.